Okay. Let's talk about the 7 Hermetic Principles. So, what those are a group of 7 principles that Hermes came up with. Hermes was, he was from Greece. And this is what the Greeks called him, Hermes. I believe they called him a god. And then the Egyptian called this same guy Thoth. And I think they called him a sun god. And then I believe it was the Romans that called him Mercury, which is the same as the symbol for Venus, but with little horns on it. Or antlers, whatever you want to call them. And so Mercury, Hermes, Thoth, those are all the same person. That's the guy who made the 7 Hermetic Principles. So the Egyptians knew about this, the Romans knew about this, and the Greeks knew about this. So the first one, so let's go through what the 7 principles are, and then we'll go into what they are. So first is mentalism. Second, correspondence. There's no order. This is just the way I've written them. Correspondence, polarity, gender, rhythm, vibration, and cause and effect. Now these are principles of reality, meaning they apply to all of reality, at least our reality. From what we know, these are observed. Now let's go into what they are. So let's start with mentalism. So what mentalism is it means that everything is mental. It's all mental, right? Everything you perceive comes from your mind. Now, it's a lot more difficult to discuss whether your mind has control over your experience or whether you're just experiencing it. Because you appear to be able to move your hands and your body, and you appear to be able to think. So, or is this an illusion? Do you not really have free will? The point is, it doesn't really matter. It's all mental. It's in your brain. This is just speculation. There's only one thing going on. Reality is happening. You're moving with reality. You're part of reality. And all of it's being registered in your brain. So, yeah, it's all mental. The next one is correspondence. So, what that means is that everything corresponds. So, in any way that something can be, everything else can be that way. So, just as the earth can be dark, like not lit up, nighttime, everything else can be dark. There's a nighttime on the moon. There's a nighttime on Mars. There's a nighttime on the sun, maybe, if you talk about when it goes supernova and becomes a black hole, right? So there's a nighttime for everything. Basically, correspondence means as above, so below. So if you see something going on at a high level, for example, like in the higher structure of the universe, it's going to apply below. And this is why they've found connections between the structure of the huge structures in the universe, like structures of networks of galaxies and stars that actually form the same fractal type pattern as a human brain cell. Look it up. Look up the 2 images, the universe and a human brain cell, and compare them. And in fact, there's already comparisons on Google because people know about this. As above, so below. As below, so above. Or you could say, as within, so without. Whatever's within you is happening without you. Whatever you're experiencing within is the same as what's without. It's an effect of what's without. Or it's in effect of. They're happening together. They're as above, so below. They act as one. They correspond. And it's mental. Okay. That's the end of part 1. We'll go into the rest of them for part 2.